and we will now find that the most unusual and cruel method of execution is indeed shown here. Much as in the Middle East, where a robber would have his hand cut off if you were caught being Italian in Transylvania, that was it, death by meatball. So this is in fact not lava, it is hot but delicious bolognese sauce. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle after all. So you will also notice that they haven't really got a good lava sound effect going on here, because you would expect lava to be a bit bloopier than the sound that we have here, which is somebody blowing into a milkshake with a straw by the sounds of things. So we will ignore it and proceed forward past this strange fiery column and past the delicious sauce spraying devices. They really like this trap, for many meatballs are catapulted at us throughout this level, and we must bypass all of them. Here is another one, a ring-shaped one this time. But it's pretty pointless because you only have to wait once to get past these, and then you just run around and continue. And here is another one, it's a ring-shaped one, but this time there's no platform leading up to it. Eventually we're going to get to one which doesn't have a ring-shaped platform or anything leading up to it at this rate, but that's going to take about 5 years, so we shouldn't worry about it because the tower will probably be over by then. And indeed, we have proceeded into another one of these areas, and this time this is the very last one of these sections in the main room. And we will find that this tower is riddled with invisible platforms. Now, invisible platforms have been changed a little bit in Legacy of Darkness. This time they actually have walls, it seems. And here is an obvious clue to an invisible platform, for look, there are two things signifying a way and also a ray of light, so we can walk down to the collapsed tower and find ourselves some roast beef for our troubles. We can also find that we have a lot of difficulty in getting back up onto the platform that has it. You can't actually even fall off the top of this tower. There's invisible walls all the way around the outside, and two grenadier skeletons have spawned trying to get us, but we knew about them, and so we were prepared for their ways, and we were prepared to steal their money afterwards. And there's another invisible platform walkway thing, which we will see now by jumping off here. Here we go. And this will get us a roast chicken, and we must once again prepare some room in our inventory for it, so let's do that, and then we can witness the walls which confine us to this platform and only allow us to exit it in the correct pathway. Here we go. We'll try to walk off there, but we can't, and we can't walk up there either. Good lord, we're confined. We must walk back up here. Yeah, they don't even attempt to make it look like the sack sample was here already. It's going to try and poke us in the eye, so we can't see that, but we can see that, and we can steal a power-up for it as well. So we will proceed in here, we will save the game, and then we will die, and so we will not be seeing that. Okay, so that brings us into the home stretch of Tower of Execution. There's only a little bit of it to go, so we will now proceed to not be executed in multiple ways. Firstly, not killed by Swingy Thingy, and next, not killed by Bolognese sauce. He's immune to Bolognese sauce, you see, because he prefers lasagna. And good for him, I say. So we've now got a Swingy Thingy menacing us, plus razor blades, plus spikes. They're really pulling out all the stops here. I still don't see how the hell you'd execute anyone with any of this, but still. Right, forward we go then, and over here is another sun card for some reason, located in there. I don't know why they keep giving us cards now. There's no use for them. There's no time for day doors left in the game, but still, there must be a reason. There's no way they'd do something for no reason at all, after all. So we will circumvent the last meatball throwing device, and then we will find the last of the invisible platforms, which is located here. No, it's not here. It's down there below us. What we have to do is drop down onto it. Yeah. I'm not sure how you're supposed to find any of these things without doing what I did, which is variously leaping off ledges to my death. But find them we did, and you are now wiser for that fact, thank goodness. So, now through here are some more secret-y power-up-y things, and we can also admire the fact that that isn't even fixed to the ceiling. So we will pick up a red jewel and a bag of money, and then we will bugger off from this rather useless place. And now we are going to get the two crosses that are concealed in this area. There's one over there, not particularly well concealed at all. The other one is in one of these Iron Maidens, but that will come shortly. Instead, we will pull ourselves up. Here we go, we have the first cross. I don't know why I got a level 3 cross from Tower of Sorceries coming up, and I was certainly going to lose it. But I did. I felt it was necessary in order to showcase this level in the proper manner, and I stand by my decision to the death, which will happen at the start of Tower of Sorcery, strangely enough. Okay, so we've got the second cross, and now we can exit this terrible place. Firstly, we must circumvent this meatball, and then we must go over here. And they have combined traps upon us again. We have a geezer of flames, and we have multiple swingy orchids. But we can bypass them using our skills by jumping on these corks, which then sink into the lava. I don't know how they survived being in the lava in the first place, but hey, obvious exit. Yep, there's two of them going together this time. And this is the way out. We have finished Tower of Execution now, and we'll find ourselves in Tower of Sorcery, which will be the next video. It will be brilliant. You will love it. You will hate it, actually, because it doesn't even look as good as it did in Castlevania 64. But that's not for now. I've been Evil Tim. I proceed to the next video. Do it now.